on this episode of Designing Spaces. When it comes to comfort, style, and energy efficiency, the right windows and doors can make all the difference. Today, we're showcasing a local family-owned and operated company who's been transforming homes throughout the greater Seattle area for decades. Plus lots more. It's time to design. Let's go. From heavy rains to chilly winds, the Pacific Northwest puts local homes and especially their windows to the test. Today, we're exploring how the right windows and proper installation can make all the difference in keeping your home comfortable, energy efficient, and protected year-round.
The company's mission statement is, if you're going to do it right. We have a good understanding about home improvement projects, and we understand how important it is to get the job done right, correctly for the customer the first time. These are big investments that they're making, and so when they make those investments, we want to make sure that we understand that they're getting a great quality product, a great quality install, so that they never have to do the project again.
Family-owned and operated Harley Exteriors has been providing custom window installations throughout the greater Seattle area for over 23 years. Whether you're upgrading for better insulation, adding resale value, or renovating for curb appeal, Harley Exteriors has you covered.
Harley Exteriors has been in business now for 23 years. It was founded in 2002 by Christian Harley Dare, and we are a locally family-owned company that's based in Bothell, Washington.
There's a few things in my mind that really make Harley Exteriors stick out from other companies. First would be our exceptional products. The products that we offer are, they are lifetime solutions for the customers, meaning they'll never have to do their projects again. We offer a great installation process that comes with a lifetime guarantee as well. So the homeowners never have to worry about a bad installation, or if something ends up going wrong with the windows later down the line, they know that they're covered. And then third, what I would say would be our exceptional customer service. I mean, customer service is so important these days, and we really strive at Harley Exteriors to give our customers that and make sure that we treat them the same way that we would treat our family. A new set of windows can really make a home dramatically different. The first biggest thing that we hear from our customers is the year-round comfort. They're a lot warmer in the wintertime, they're a lot cooler in the summertime, and this is due to the glass packs that are being offered. We are very proud that we're able to protect customers' belongings, whether it's their furniture, memorabilia, flooring, whatever it is, with our glass packs as well. We feel like that's extremely important. And more importantly, the appearance of the home, the curb appeal, is so important to a lot of homeowners. After a long, hard day of work, a lot of homeowners want to get home, see those beautiful windows, and know that they're going to be nice and comfortable when they get inside. Plus, they're adding value to the home as well. There's a lot of reasons people could need new windows. Could be high energy bills when they're trying to lower their energy bills. They could be having cold, drafty windows, meaning that they're feeling cold air and hot air coming in and out of the home, during times they don't want it to be. Security, we hear security is really important to a lot of homeowners these days. We want to make sure that we give them something that has forced entry certification. With people and families, that's really, really important. And there's just so many reasons why replacing your windows could be so beneficial. It's so important to find a company with a complete window system, because a window is kind of like a chain, right? There's going to be so many different parts to it, and whether it's the glass pack, the spacer system, the frame itself, the coatings that go on the glass, the argon gas that goes inside, there's so many features that if any of these things break down, the window's just not going to work properly. So that's why it's so important to have a window system that works together.
So I think the most important thing to provide our customers with a fun and informative experience is to really go in with the mindset of helping that customer. When you come from a place of wanting to help your customer, you're always going to be guided by what's in their best interest. The next thing that's really important in that process is to ask a lot of questions and find out what's important to that customer, find out what their situation is, and find out the best way to help provide them with a solution. And then, of course, doing so with a smile and maybe a little humor every now and then. Some of the things that a homeowner should consider when replacing or upgrading their windows. Number one, I would say, is how many times can you afford to do this project? Are you looking for a short-term solution? Are you looking for a long-term solution? The other thing I would consider, sometimes the least expensive solution isn't always the best option. And if you have the opportunity to get the project done once, done right, and never have to do it again, it may be worth spending a little extra money. When it comes to replacing windows, Most windows are designed for new construction. And for new construction, we used to say the average lifespan was about 7 to 10 years. But unfortunately, more often these days, we're seeing that time span shorten to even 5 to 7 years in some cases. And so if these are the original windows that you've had in your home and they're more than 5 years old, chances are they have already started to fail and will need to be replaced. Here in this home, which was built as recent as 2019, you can see that they installed builder grade vinyl windows. And one of the problems with these type of windows is when it's hot, they expand, and when it's cold, they contract. And here in Western Washington, your windows are constantly exposed to heat and cold year round. You combine that with the heavy weight of this glass pushing down on both sides of that frame. And you can see here, this is a fairly large window. What starts to happen over time is these windows begin to sag, they begin to warp, and they begin to bow. And one of the signs that that's starting to happen is evident right here in this corner. As you can see here on the sills where the window and the wall meet, you start to see these cracks. And that's a sign that the window has started pulling away from the wall. And more importantly, that's an opportunity for infiltration. And that's caused when you have the heat leaving the home and the cold air and moisture coming in, and when they meet, that creates moisture, which can then eventually lead to mold, which is bad enough because it's very difficult to breathe. Here in this home, they have a 5-year-old boy, and he has respiratory issues. You can see here that the space between these two pieces of glass is very thin. It's probably not even a ½ inch in thickness. The space between our windows is nearly 1 inch thick. It's twice the amount of space, which provides twice the amount of energy efficiency, twice the amount of insulation. So it's gonna do a much better job of keeping the heat in during the winter time, and it's gonna do a great job of keeping the heat out during the summer, which is gonna lead to overall better energy efficiency and year-round comfort. The other thing that's gonna do here is you have these beautiful wood floors here, and you can already see that they've started to fade a little bit because of the exposure that this particular window gets from the sunlight. That low E4, that I-89 coating that we use on our Olympic Series window is going to do a much better job of deflecting that heat to the heat source, and which is going to keep it cooler in the summer, but it's also going to allow more natural light, but it's going to prevent that harmful UV light, which causes things like floors, furniture, memorabilia, family photos, those sorts of things to fade. And these new windows will do a much better job of that. Also, in terms of just the normal functionality, the new windows, the Olympic Series windows, are going to provide much better security. As you can see here, all we have here on this pretty large window is just one lock. And you can see that once I've unlocked it, trying to get this window open, it kind of takes quite a bit of pressure on my part. Our windows are going to do a much better job of opening and closing with ease. It's going to allow the homeowners much better functionality, but also our windows come with dual locks. And those dual locks go into our deep interlocking meeting rail. And so when those come together, it makes it much more secure, which makes our window 4th Century certified. One of the reasons why window replacement is a better alternative to just repairing is because oftentimes the issues that need to be replaced are caused by a failure. Most typically, you usually see the frame will start to fail because of the durability, or I should say lack of durability in that frame. And then that causes the glass and the seal to fail. And once that happens, a repair doesn't really solve the problem. Unfortunately, all that a repair does is provide a temporary solution that just needs to be implemented over and over again and becomes a reoccurring maintenance expense versus a long-term solution.
Harley Exteriors offers high-quality, locally made windows, designed and built for your home's specific needs.
The Olympic Series LX window system, number one, is designed specifically for Western Washington and the Pacific Northwest, Obviously, we have a lot of unique weather and climate that is different than other parts of the country. So number one, it's manufactured here in Western Washington. It's a local product designed for our specific weather challenges, such as the moisture that we get, such as the wind, the precipitation, and in some cases, the heat. Now, one of the things that really distinguishes the Olympic Series LX windows from other products and other brands is the durability. Obviously, we use our Euro vinyl formulation, and without getting too technical, it does not come from recycled materials. And what that does is it enables us to add additives which make that product stronger, more durable, and more resistant to the harmful elements such as the UV light. So for example, the average big box window will typically last, as we said, 7 to 10 years, in some cases 5 to 7 years, because it's made from recycled material. The Olympic Series LX window is made with a Euro vinyl formulation that comes from a pure virgin vinyl, and because it's a pure virgin vinyl, it allows us to add additives which make it stronger. In that case, it prevents expansion and contraction. It also prevents the effect of heat and cold on the frame, and the UV inhibitor prevents the damage, the normal weathering, the fading, the cracking, the brittling that's oftentimes caused by the sun. We have a very strict quality control process in which we make sure that our standards are met, and there is quality control at every phase in that process. The vinyl gets extruded. Once it's extruded, we add the additives, then we install the glass, we install the gas, and all the energy-saving components and technologies. Our manufacturing process is typically about 6 to 8 weeks.
The exclusive Olympic Series windows are Energy Star rated, designed specifically for the Pacific Northwest climate, and block up to 96% of damaging UV light, protecting your home and your possessions.
Windows and doors are probably the most important on it. They're the biggest holes in the envelope of any home, meaning summer loss of air conditioning, heating loss in the winter on there. So having a window or doors that perform to help keep that temperature in the house, along with what the weather is doing on the outside, it's really important. Siding will be there as long as you keep it painted, you're fine. But having the right glass and door structure, it's huge. One of the features about our window system on there is not just the design of the frame. If you look in the industry or you drive down a neighborhood, 98% of the frames are square. It's pretty much the same design all the way around. Our Euro feature on there has a beveled contour that sets it apart. It's just one of the features that draws me to it. Personally, if I was to buy a window, I'm looking for something that's not cookie cutter, but it's structured, it's chambered right, and with the right glass package in the window on there, it's a win-win. Finish options can be anything from what your glass package is or what the colors are. We have 9 different colors on it. You start with the basics of frames on it. You've got a white frame and an almond colored frame, and then you can have your exterior colored in 9 different shades. Glass options on it are pretty simple on it. We take Cardinal glass and we load 366 low E with I-89 on it. It's the best you can get in the industry on there. It's the top of the line glass.
In addition to window installation, Harley Exteriors offers a wide variety of other home improvement products, including premium entry doors and maintenance-free gutters.
Harley Exteriors offers a tremendous amount of products. We offer premium windows, premium entry doors, maintenance-free gutters as well. There's a multitude amount of patio doors, entry doors that we offer, different types of styles. We do patio doors with pet doors built into them for those folks that have, dogs that want to be able to get in and outside their home. We also offer a range of entry doors. They are premium entry doors, and we probably offer over 20 to 30 different styles. So we really do a good job of providing our homeowners with the exact styles they want, whether they're collection doors, basic doors, doors with glass in them. We have doors with mini blinds in them as well. So we do a good job of giving our customers the options that they're looking for.
I enjoy helping customers maximize the value of their home because it's their biggest asset. I enjoy providing the best solution for their problem and making a permanent solution so they'll never have to do it ever again with the best product in the industry. Gutters are extremely important in Seattle. As we know, we have so much rain, so much weathering, so much wind. When you get a proper gutter system and it drains it out, you're protecting your biggest investment, the foundation of your house. Gutters absolutely add value. The reason why is because when you have a proper gutter system, you are protecting your roof, you are protecting your fascia, and most importantly, again, you are protecting the integrity of the foundation of your house. We do install a specific brand. We use Leaf X gutters. The benefits of Leaf X gutters is that they are, first of all, covered gutters. So it's something that you will never have to go on your roof again. We do give you a no clog guarantee. It is a lifetime warranty as well. Again, everything that we do at Harley Exteriors is to give you a permanent solution, something that you will never have to do again, and that problem is solved for good.
When we get to our appointment, the first thing we do is an inspection, and we go and look at all the issues they're having. Things that we look for are condensation on the frames, fading, cracking, mold. After the assessment, we sit down and offer a solution to the customer. I had a project a few months ago. They had aluminum frames and they had a horrible mold issue. It was so bad that their 8-year-old son had to spend 4 days in the hospital. So during my inspection, when I entered that room, the smell of mold hit me, and I knew this was something we had to take care of right away. We went in, offered them our product, and we took care of the casing that had the rot. And I actually visited this customer a few days ago, and the windows looked amazing, not only aesthetically, but it made a big difference for her son and all his respiratory issues as well.
We get a lot of questions from customers regarding the different styles and options of windows and doors we have, which is why it's important to have our reps in home, because they're bringing the showroom to you, and the estimates are custom, so we'll work it around whatever they're looking for. When our customers call Harley Exteriors, you can expect to hear, "It's a great day. Thanks for calling Harley Exteriors."
Upgrading windows, doors, and gutters not only enhances home aesthetics, but also leads to significant energy savings and increased property value.
The interesting thing about this particular home and the transformation we're looking for is this is a luxurious custom-built home that was built just in 2019. A pretty new home, and not one you would really think about when in terms of needing window replacements. But the homeowners really complained that they noticed that the corners of the window where it meets the wall was starting to crack. It was starting to pull away from the wall a little bit, and they had said that the drafts they were experiencing each winter were getting worse and worse. The Olympic Series window is going to be custom built within a 1/16 of an inch of this existing opening, so it's going to fit perfectly and be supported fully by the wall. But not only that, it's going to have the energy efficiency, the protection, and the coatings that are going to prevent that damaging, harmful UV light and that heat from coming in the summer, and it's going to help that customer retain their heat and lower their energy costs during the winter. Main thing they wanted to do was update the appearance of their home, and with that beautiful wood look of a painted wood window, the Olympic Series window looks gorgeous, and it has really updated the appearance of their home. The other thing they wanted was to save energy on their heating and cooling costs. In this home, at times, they were spending up to $500 per month just to heat and cool their home. And since we've installed their new windows, they've nearly cut that in half. Number one was probably the aesthetics. That was the reason the house was purchased to begin with. And really bringing out the beauty of the home is really important because it's a place where you spend so much of your time. But definitely security is also a very important factor as well. And yes, cost is important. You want to know that you're getting a fair price and you're getting good value for what you're purchasing.
Depends on the amount of windows and doors that we're installing, but the average install can be anywhere from 4 to 6 hours. Overall, I think most of our installs are at least 2 days. When we get a 3 or 4 day install, we're talking 15 to 30 windows in a home on it, so we want to make sure that we take our time to get those installed properly.
The lifespan for our Olympic Series window system is a lifetime. So the windows in Washington State here, they will be lasting over 50 years. And they come also backed with a lifetime installation guarantee and labor guarantee to the first homeowner. So if that homeowner ever experiences any kind of issues at all they have to do is call Harley Exteriors. We'll be right out there, and if we're able to diagnose the problem and figure out that it is an installation issue or a manufacturing issue, the homeowner does have the coverage to know that they will not have to pay another dime out of their pocket to get that replaced. Well, we're very excited. We're actually looking to expand Harley Exteriors currently. We've been in Western Washington now for 23 years. We'll be opening up our Oregon branch here soon in the next coming months, so we're going to be in the Oregon market, and then after that, our plans are to go ahead and expand into the Eastern Washington market in Idaho as well. So Harley Exteriors is doing fantastic, we're growing, and we're trying to reach more customers.
When I think of our company culture, that's probably something I'm most proud of, because over the years we've really been able to develop and establish a great company culture that really goes from the top all the way to the bottom. You can see it here when you walk through the door, when you're first greeted by someone at the front desk, whether you're talking to one of our marketers, one of our administrators. We really take a lot of pride in providing our customers with a great experience, but more than that, it's a real family-oriented atmosphere that has a lot of camaraderie, and everyone really works for each other's success and really cheers for everyone else's.
Working on Harley Exteriors is a lot of fun. I am very thankful to be here. I'm very thankful that I've gone to learn so much about construction and also just help people improve their house, add value to their home, and more importantly, just make them comfortable living in where most people spend most of their time, which is inside their house.
Well, I chose to work at this company over other companies because, one, it's a family-owned company. Family-owned companies have more values and everyone is closer. I chose this over a corporation because I just didn't want to be another number. I wanted to make an impact and I wanted my voice to be heard. I think it's a great culture, a great community. Again, everyone is really close. And in fact, I brought some of my friends to work here as well. It's a great opportunity to help others and make a living while you do that. And I'm grateful.
I enjoy working at Harley Exteriors because they are family owned and operated, and we look out for each other and our customers, and it feels good to be part of that.
In our opinion, you want to choose Harley Exteriors because we're going to do the job once, we're going to do it right. We offer a fantastic product that nobody else is going to be able to come close to as far as quality, and improvement of the home. What I mean by that is the year-round comfort, right, that we talked about. And for us, it's the adding of the value of the home, right? We want to make sure that the customers feel very, very comfortable with us, but more importantly, we help them find a product that they love, it's something that they're going to obviously cherish, and something that they're never going to replace again. And that's why people tend to use Harley Exteriors.
To find out more about Harley Exteriors, visit harleyexteriors.com or designingspaces.tv. For more information about anything you've seen on today's show, or to become part of Designing Spaces, go to our website, designingspaces.tv.